here today to talk about skincare, all the things I do for my routine for taking care of my facial skin, mostly, you know, just the skin down to about here. I've had like a smattering, like one or two comments about looking younger than I am in age, but I don't really think I do if you saw me in person. I think I pretty much look my age. However, I have been really trying to take care of my skin for, well, ever since I was in my 20s. So I do take some extra measures, I guess, maybe compared to some people. I have been using some anti-aging products even since I was in my 20s, but I'll just go through the basics and what I do, you know, in my morning and evening routine and kind of like on a weekly basis. I think a lot of your skin, the way it looks, is based on genetics too. And I'm sorry if you hear any noise in the background, that's my dishwasher running. I'm in my kitchen because I feel like it has the best lighting. Yeah, like I said, I feel like a lot of it is genetics. My mom has pretty good skin even in her 70s, so hoping that I get that. My dad, however, gets very red and gets like really sunburned easily, so I also get a little bit of that. You know, we get, you know, both sides. So for morning, when I wake up in the morning, I wash my face, but with something very mild. I tend to have pretty dry skin because I'm hypothyroid and I've been treated since I was 14 for that. But my skin does have a tendency to be on the dry side. I don't really get oily ever. Maybe just a little bit of oil on my nose, but that would be it. And maybe a little shiny on my forehead. So most of my products are going to be geared toward more mature and a little bit, you know, normal to dry skin. So the cleanser that I've been using for years and I just love, and it's inexpensive. Pretty much all the products I use are pretty inexpensive and budget friendly, is the CeraVe Hydrating Facial Cleanser. So it comes out like in a balmy, like cream type. It doesn't foam up. So I just massage it over my face, and you can put it all over your eyes and it doesn't sting your eyes. And then I just rinse it off with lukewarm water. So that's how I wash my face in the morning, because I don't have any makeup on in the morning, obviously, when I get up. And then I added one step because I heard about this through YouTube, and I wanted to do like an extra step. Exfoliation, I feel like, is a big key to revealing smoother, younger looking skin, because if you just let the skin cells build up, they can tend to look kind of drab and dull on your face, you know. So this is the other thing I added. I got this on Amazon. It's the Lemon Sparkling Peeling Gel, and this is by the brand Secret Key. I think it was $10. And so what you do with this, it's Korean. So what you do with this is you take a little bit, I take about a dime size, and then I put, you know, like a glob here, here, and here, and then I start massaging it, and it will start to form like little balls, like kind of ball up on your skin. And as you're doing that, it's just gently exfoliating the top dead layers of skin cells off. So it's not, I mean, it doesn't hurt, it doesn't burn at all. It's very gentle. If anything, it's just doing a little bit of surface exfoliation. There's no granules in it. So it works with fruit enzymes, I believe, is how this would work as a peel, you know, quote unquote peel, because it's not really peeling. So that's that. That's my second step. And I do dry my face in between because this is supposed to be used on a dry face. So then, dry my face again after that. So yes, it is a two-step process, washing my face in the morning and kind of like a three-step process at night. And then my next step is vitamin C serum. I use this every morning. This is the Timeless 20% vitamin C with vitamin E and ferulic acid. You can get this on Amazon too, or through Timeless. You can even get it on Walmart.com, I found. It's just a really good, again, gentle, non-irritating vitamin C serum. I've used it every day since I started using it, so I don't think it's something you really need to ease into, but you should be aware that using vitamin C serum could make your skin more sensitive to the sun, so make sure you use a sunscreen. And that's one thing I don't have here with me to show you, but I do use sunscreen if I'm going to be outside for any extended period of time. I'm pretty bad that I don't use it every day, like in the winter and when I'm not going to be outside, but I do use makeup that has sunscreen in it. So, you know, I should probably work on that step, but for now, this is what I'm doing. So this vitamin C serum, just smooth it in. I'll let that soak in. I have to get one more thing, I forgot. No, I had it here. I just didn't see. So then for moisturizing, before I put my makeup on, I've been using this Avon, a new clinical eye lift stuff for almost a decade, maybe, years. When I find something I like, I don't change. So I'm not an Avon representative, I just order it through one that I found, and this is really good stuff. It's a two-part, so you've got the gel on one side for above your eye, and then the cream for below the eye, and you just pat it in. Make sure you don't tug or rub the skin around your eyes. It's delicate, so you just have to be gentle, but this has treated me well for years, so that's what I use. And then another inexpensive product from CeraVe is their facial moisturizing lotion, and this is the PM. So this is one without sunscreen, and it's really light. It absorbs very quickly. It has the ceramides, and it has hyaluronic acid as well. I'm sure you've heard of that, but and niacinamide, it says. So I just like it. It's yeah, it's really good. It doesn't make me my skin feel irritated, and it soaks right in. It doesn't make my skin too oily or greasy, and it doesn't clog my pores. So that is my morning routine, and then I put my makeup on. I just wait, you know, I don't really even wait. Sometimes I just start doing my makeup. So in the evening, when I'm ready to take all my makeup off, the first step I do is take a little cotton pad, and I use Mary Kay. Usually I use Mary Kay eye makeup remover. You just have to shake it to mix the emulsifiers or whatever in there. It's oil-free eye makeup remover. This is because I used waterproof mascara, so it's a lot harder to remove with just normal facial cleanser. So that's why I have to do that extra step. So I just soak that on my eyes for a while, and then I have sort of like a 3-step cleanse at night, but it ensures that I get all of my makeup off. So my next step is I use Burt's Bee cleansing oil, and I've just found that that's a good budget cleansing oil that happens to really break down the rest of my makeup. It's not that I use super heavy cakey makeup on my face per se, but my eyes, I do, since I'm blonde, I do wear a lot of eye makeup to accentuate my eyes because I have light eyelashes and everything. So I don't know if you're necessarily supposed to put this around your eyes, but I do, and it hasn't done anything detrimental to my eye health, and I've been using this for years too. So I do put this on my eyes, and it really just breaks down all the eye makeup. And then while I have that on, I go ahead and mix in some of this, the hydrating facial cleanser again from CeraVe, the same one I use in the morning. And I start working that in, and this is the step that really has changed things when I started using it, is my Clarisonic Mia. So I happen to have a Mia too. I think this is my second or third one because I've been using one of these for probably a decade now or more. I went and got a facial once. This is how I found out about this and how well it worked for me. I think I got a facial as a birthday present, and they used one on my face, and I just really liked the way it gently took off, you know, the makeup and exfoliated your skin and made it just feel really smooth and clean. And so I use this every night. And so I will just, you know, squirt some more of this and then just go around my face, and you don't have to apply pressure. I mean, if you get one, they'll tell you how to use it in the instruction manual, but the Clarisonic I really like, and I have always used this, like the name brand one. I haven't gotten the one from like the drugstore, so I don't know how those compare, but I really like this. And you just have to replace the brush heads. I think they say monthly, but up to your discretion when you want to do that, when they're too dirty or worn out. So that gets all of my makeup off, and I have a clean face. Now I choose whether I'm going to just do something soothing and calming, or mask well, I usually don't mask at night, I usually do that in the morning, but I'll show you the masks that I use, or do something more active. So the most beneficial thing I found, and most active thing, is a tretinoin cream. So this one happens to be 0.05%. So this is where you hear people talk about Retin-A creams and stuff like that. This is, yeah, it's heavy duty stuff. So I only use this about once a week right now. Yeah, once a week, maybe twice a week. But my skin is a little bit sensitive, so I have to be careful. And first I started with 0.025. And I do get this from a pharmacy like abroad, like India. So it takes like 6 weeks to get to me, but then I order like 3 tubes of it, and so it lasts a long time. And you pay like, I think it was like $6 per tube, and then $12 for shipping. So in all it was maybe $35 for 3 tubes, and I think I got one for free. Anyway, I can show you the link. It's pretty, I heard about it through another YouTuber years ago, and that's how I got started, you know, ordering it from India, because this way I don't have to get a prescription from my doctor for Retin-A cream, and this is the most beneficial to achieving younger looking skin over time. You have to really ease into it because it's very active, and you could see some peeling of your skin and flakiness, so you want to use it sparingly to begin with, and ease into it. I would say, oh, I have been using this for 2.5 years, so I would say it has really helped. So that's one of the most important things I do. And then on the nights I'm not doing that, which is most of the nights, I do this about twice a week. This is another Avon product. It is called the Clinical Extra Strength Retexturizing Peel, and they're little peel pads. So these have multi-acid complex. So I believe it has glycolic, and I can't remember the other acids in it, but basically, again, exfoliation. So you just use the pad on your skin and then you leave it on. And I go all the way down, you know, your chest where you get sun damage too, and you want to have nice looking skin when you wear a shirt like this. So I use these, like I said, about twice a week, right after I cleanse at night. And you just leave it on. And you can use moisturizer over this. So then for moisturizer at night, I will again use eye cream, same thing. I'll use this, or sometimes I'll use, I had to go get it, the First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Cream, because it's so soothing and just soothing, just non-reactive, and it really helps if you have dry skin. So I do like to use this. I should have mentioned, with the tretinoin, the Retin-A cream, I use these like together. Like I'll put a little glob of this on the back of my hand and then a little glob of this, and then mix it together. So I'm actually using, like, watering this down a little bit with the Ultra Repair Cream, and I find that helps too. And then I'll put more on top, just so my skin doesn't get too dry. I do have a tendency to get dry, like I said. So this is a great moisturizer. So those are my moisturizers, and then sometimes I will throw in a serum. I don't use a lot of serums just because I don't want another step, and I don't like to spend a lot of money, but The Ordinary does make some really good serums, and the Buffet is my favorite serum from The Ordinary. It's just a nice multi-peptide serum, and soaks in, I think it's about $13. It's a good one. So that's one that you can put in between the cleansing of your skin and the moisturizing. You would do that in between there. And another thing that I like to use is the Gold Bond Neck and Chest Firming Cream. So you just, you know, put that all over here so that you don't have a lot of dryness on your neck. I'm starting to get some wrinkles down here on my neck, and I don't like to keep those at bay, so I use that product. Now for masking, I do, I've spoken about this before, but I do use this Alitura clay mask. I would say at least once a week, usually in the morning, like if I'm going to work out and then shower. That's when I use this. So I'll work out and then put this on and then shower. It's so much easier to use before you shower because it does get a little messy around the edge of your hair, but it's a dry mask that you mix with either water or apple cider vinegar or essential oils. You can make your own, you know, however you want to make it, but that's what I do. And this also has done amazing things for my skin. I do not want to go without it, and I really love this company and this product. And here's another mask that I really like. It's the Peter Thomas Roth Pumpkin Enzyme Mask. I like this for the smell of it, and it just really feels like it's doing something, resurfacing, you know, the top layers of your skin. So that was pretty long, sorry. So that's my skincare that I'm currently doing. A lot of products, you know, I see them all sitting around me, but most of them haven't changed. I have added a couple, like this peel in the morning, but otherwise haven't had a change to my skincare in years, really. So I really like all the things I'm using, and I'm going to stick with them and see where it takes me. I haven't had fillers or Botox, so I don't really want to have to go that route if I don't have to. It's very expensive anyway, and my skin has been pretty good. I don't really get breakouts. I haven't really had to struggle with acne during my life because I've had more dry skin, like I said, so I think I'll be more prone to wrinkles than blemishes, but that is my skincare. I don't want to go on any longer. I showed you everything, so that's about it. If you have any questions, let me know. I'll leave the links to some of the products so that you can find them. Otherwise, I hope that helped, and have a great day. I guess I'll see you next time. There's one more thing I forgot to mention. I'm leaning over because computer's too low, but I forgot to mention good skincare starts from the inside. So your health always starts from the inside. Keep that in mind. So always with good foods, healthy foods, clean eating, and another thing I think that is like the secret fountain of youth is exercise. You know, getting your heart rate up, weight training to keep your muscles tight and toned, even in your face. So those are just a couple of things that I didn't mention that are absolutely important for not only appearing younger on the outside, but living longer and living a better quality life, obviously. All right, bye.